Look, let's get real for a second. There is no worse feeling in this world than being the guy she doesn't notice. You're the guy who listens to her problems, the guy who sends the good morning texts, the guy who's always there. But you're also the guy she never thinks about when she's getting ready to go out on a Friday night. You're invisible. You're a background character in her life, while some other dude who doesn't even treat her half as well as you do is the one living rent-free in her head. It burns, doesn't it? Seeing her post stories with guys who have zero substance while you're sitting there with a heart full of gold and a mind full of plans, yet she treats you like a piece of furniture. You've probably been told to just be yourself, or be a nice guy and the right one will come. That's a lie. That's the blue pill garbage they feed you to keep you weak and predictable. If being a nice guy worked, you wouldn't be watching this right now with a knot in your stomach. The truth is, desire isn't a choice she makes. It's a biological reaction to the energy you radiate. If she's not interested right now, it's not because you're not enough. It's because your frequency is tuned to low value and safe. We're going to change that today. We're going to kill that nice guy version of you and replace him with someone so grounded, so mysterious, and so psychologically magnetic that she won't just notice you, she'll crave your validation like a drug. If you're tired of being the runner-up, if you're tired of the just friends speech, then stay locked in. And look, if this hits home, if you're ready to stop being the support character and start being the main character of your own life, hit that subscribe button right now. We don't do surface level fluff here. We decode the dark reality of attraction. The first thing you need to understand is the left eye hack. Most guys look at a woman like they're trying to solve a math problem, intense, nervous, and searching for approval. Stop that. When you're talking to her, look directly into her left eye. There's a neural connection between the left eye and the right hemisphere of the brain, which handles emotions and intuition. When you hold that gaze, not like a creep, but with a calm, heavy warmth, you're bypassing her logical defenses and hitting her right in the emotional core. It triggers the release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. You want her to feel like you're looking into her soul, not just her face. Pair this with a slower speech pattern. High-value men don't rush. When you talk fast, you're screaming, "Please listen to me before you get bored." When you speak slowly with intentional pauses, you're saying, "My words have weight, and I know you're going to wait for them." This shift alone takes you from nervous fan to calm authority. She'll start to wonder why her heart is racing when you haven't even said anything cool yet. That's the biological trigger. Now, let's talk about the sense of seduction. Besome isisasi. Most of you are out here smelling like a gym locker or using some generic body spray that every teenager in the mall is wearing. You need a signature. Scent is the only sense that goes directly to the emotional memory center of the brain. You need a fragrance that is woody, musky, or slightly spicy, something that suggests maturity and mystery. But here's the trick. You don't wear it for her. You wear it for you. When you smell like $1,000,000, your posture changes. Your shoulders drop, your chin stays up, and when she catches a whiff of it during a hug or just as you walk past, it leaves a sensory anchor. Even when you're not there, if she smells something similar, her brain is going to serve her a high-definition image of you. You're basically hacking her memory. You want to be the guy she thinks about when she's alone in her room, wondering what that scent was and why it made her feel so safe yet so curious. But none of this works if you're a ball of anxiety. Women are like high-frequency radars for beta energy. If your hands are shaking or you're overthinking your next line, she's going to feel it and it'll turn her off instantly. You need to ground yourself, stop chasing her approval, and start chasing your own excellence. Use supplements like ashwagandha to kill the cortisol and L-theanine to keep your mind sharp but relaxed. Before you even see her, call someone who actually loves you. Your mom, your best friend, anyone who reminds you that you're already a big deal. This removes the scarcity mindset. When you walk into the room, you shouldn't feel like you're auditioning for her love. You should feel like the prize she hasn't won yet. This is about outcome independence. If she likes you, cool. If she doesn't, also cool. When a woman senses that you don't need her, that's exactly when she starts wanting you. It's the cat and string theory. Pull the string away and she'll chase. Push it in her face and she'll walk away bored. Let's burn the dinner and movie date plan once and for all. That is the most boring, predictable simp move in the book. If she's not interested, a coffee date is just going to feel like an interview she didn't apply for. You need emotional spikes. Take her somewhere that triggers adrenaline or intense curiosity. Axe throwing, an escape room, a spontaneous late-night drive to a scenic spot she's never seen, or even a weird underground art show. Why? Because of misattribution of arousal. When her heart rate goes up because of the activity, her brain is going to associate that excitement with you. You're not just the guy from the office anymore. You're the guy who represents adventure and intensity. You need to break the friend zone box she's put you in by doing things she's never done with any other guy. Be the man who provides experiences, not just meals. And for the love of everything, stop being so reachable. If you're replying to her texts in 10 seconds, you're telling her you have nothing better going on in your life. You're showing her you're a low-value asset. High-value men are busy. They have goals, they have a gym schedule, they have a mission. If she sends you a meme, don't just LOL back instantly. Let it sit. Let her wonder what you're doing. Let that seen notification be a source of mystery. You're building the Zeigarnik effect, the psychological phenomenon where people remember uncompleted tasks more than completed ones. By not giving her your full attention 24/7, you become an uncompleted task in her mind. She'll start checking her phone more often, wondering why you haven't replied. She'll start stalking your stories to see what you're up to. That's when the tables turn. You're no longer the hunter. You're the prize being pursued. Finally, master the art of quiet dominance. When the bill comes, don't make it a thing. Don't ask, "Can I pay?" And don't make a show of your credit card. Pay while she's in the restroom or just handle it quietly with the server. It shows you're in control without needing her validation. It shows you have resources, but you don't need to brag about them. And at the end of the night, do not, I repeat, do not rush for the kiss. Most guys are so desperate for that physical win that they ruin the tension. Instead, give her a warm, intense look, a sincere "I had a great time," and then walk away. Leave her with a cliffhanger. She'll be lying in bed that night wondering, wait, why didn't he try to kiss me? Am I not attractive enough? Does he have someone else? That curiosity is the strongest aphrodisiac in existence. You've just planted a seed of obsession. From this point on, she's not just not interested. She's fascinated. You've moved from being a choice to being a challenge, and women, especially high-quality women, cannot resist a challenge. Now go out there, stop being the nice guy, and start being the man she can't stop thinking about. No cap, the game starts now.